The Air Ambulance Service is an emergency healthcare charity. We rely entirely on donations and we provide helicopter emergency medical services, and we also have a RRV, which is a land-based vehicle. The Air Ambulance Service covers 5 regions: Derbyshire, Leicestershire, Rutland, Warwickshire and Northamptonshire. We cover an area of over 3,000 square miles and a population of over 3 million people. We save lives. We provide critical care paramedics and doctors on scene in the fastest time possible. The challenges in our department is that we don't have any capacity for growth. The service here is growing constantly. So when we look to implement a new service for our users, we don't have the processing power, the storage and the facilities to do that. We've got 4 sites across the organisation, 2 airports, a site in Kegworth and a site here at Printhorpe. They're all linked by VPN, so anything that's centralised is here. We have a number of machines on site, a number of years old. Some of them are past the point of life cycle replacement. The speed and reliability of some of these applications that are on the servers is not always there.
I first spoke with Michelle from the Air Ambulance when I was promoting an event we were running in partnership with Nutanix.
And he said, have you seen this Webscale Wish competition? And I said, no, I hadn't. And I took a look and thought, actually, that's a really good idea.
Actually, as a result of that conversation, both Michelle and I put the Air Ambulance Service forward for the Webscale Wish campaign.
So we entered and here we are.
Currently we're just imaging the system with your Hyper-V image across the 3 nodes. That'll build the system up to a point where then we can create the Nutanix cluster, get it plugged into your network so it'll have all the correct IP information, the correct ISO image, and then we can start adding it into your environment for you.
It's got to be about 20 years now. 20 years I've been in IT my entire career, and in that time I have seen a lot of changes, loads of them.
There's our management tool which is called Prism, so that's a GUI-based tool.
Nutanix is everything rolled into one. The storage is there, all the nodes are in place, it's just the way forward. There's no more different bits for storage, no more different bits for servers and having to mesh them together. It's just there and it's going to work.
Nutanix is going to very quickly deliver 2 things to the Air Ambulance Service, and that's stability and scalability. It'll be a great opportunity for them to consolidate all of the existing systems that they have.
The Nutanix needs 3 nodes to build the initial cluster, so after that if you wanted to it's easy to expand, there's a spare slot at the back.
The way that Matt's done it is that all 3 nodes are part of the cluster, and if one of those nodes fail, the other 2 will pick up the workload. But if there's a failure, nothing stops. It keeps going, and you can then take your time to fix things rather than have a mass panic and outbreak.
Once they've achieved a steady state, then they'll be able to capitalise on the benefits offered by the platform by moving into the nodes that they have, and then in the future by growing it in a very seamless way.
I'm guessing it's taken around a couple of hours to get it set up. It's sleek, it's slimline, it's going to look very tidy in that rack.
As part of this process, I was lucky enough to spend some time with the team and the pilots, and hearing about the difference that the service can make to response times, which can literally mean the difference between life and death.
The speed that our patients need us to respond at is the same speed that our users need to be able to work at. The Nutanix box will do that.
I feel quite proud to be able to contribute to that in some way.
We were just in the process of implementing tablets for each of the helicopters and the RRVs. These will be used by the paramedics and doctors to communicate back to the head office. This will drive their efficiency.
Being able to put a platform in there which will enable them to significantly improve uptime, add a great deal of resilience and equally performance as well. That's going to make an enormous difference to the service that the IT team can deliver to the business.
With Nutanix, I think it's going to be more of a case of ease of use for me. The fact everything's there and on one box, it's going to make it so much simpler to work with on a day-to-day basis. I'd certainly say that Nutanix is one of the forefront leaders in the converged systems. Theirs got to be by far the most advanced, really.